Hello everybody and welcome to part 3 of this Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We have just picked up Karlach. In fact, in the previous episode, we saved a child from some harpies. We saved another child, I remember her name, Arabella, from druids. We did a lot of child saving, actually. And then we talked to Kaga, who essentially told us, you should take the refugees and get out of here. And, well, it's kind of looking like that's what we're gonna have to do. However, everyone seems to be pointing us towards the leader of the Druids, Halsin, who is locked up in the Druids, and not the Druids camp, locked up in the Goblin camp right now. So we might be able to fix that if we find Halsin. So we're probably going to go towards that today. Let's see, what else did we do? We talked to the healer, Nettie, who, well, we asked her to heal us, but she basically just gave us a vial of poison and was like, okay, well, you can off yourself if you go too crazy. So that wasn't super good. And finally, like I mentioned at the beginning, we got Karlach, and I am so excited about this. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time that I've got to play with Karlach, so this is going to be very, very fun. And since we met her, I think the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to help her out. Let's see, our fiery friend. We are going to help Karlach defeat the paladins hunting her. And yeah, I'm very excited for this, and we're gonna do this right away. So we're gonna head towards the paladins, which is this big circle over here. So let's just do that now. We'll head up the ladder. And let's see what we have over here. There is a lot of blood. An absolutely incredible amount of blood. Let's walk into here first and see if we can find someone. Oh my goodness, there's a dead refugee right there.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear?
Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Alright. Well, let's just grab our carrot and get out of here then. Oh, and is that a baguette? There's a baguette. Okay, we'll take the carrot, we'll take the baguette. What else do you have for us? We're just gonna take everything you've got. Burlap sack. Yep, I take burlap sacks. Okay, not much in there. All right. Well, we talked to them, and they don't seem to have much for us to say. So let's come around over here. It auto-saved, so that must mean we're coming into a fight soon. Let's just grab a... Oh. Yeah, let's just grab a severed foot, because why not? Why would we not grab a severed foot? Let's just pick up a severed head. Probably an 18+ game, just so you guys know. if it wasn't obvious by now. We just picked up a severed head, so... Oh. Arrow of ice, horseradish. Okay. Wow, something very, very not good happened over here. Now we need to find the paladins. I'm wondering if the paladins were the ones that did this.
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slopes led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
I love listening to them talk. It's just so cool. I love this game. All right, let's come in here and see what they have to say. Hello.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Huh. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting. You'll need to convince me you're not who she says you are.
I'll tell you whatever you wish to know. Just let us live, please.
This is rich. They serve the archdevil Zariel. Biggest liar in all the realms. Seems her servants have picked up some of Mummy's tricks. Believe me, These sneaky fucks won't stop till they have me hog-tied at her feet.
It isn't true. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit we ambushed you. An assignment from our god, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
You know what? I'm gonna trust Karlach. How can you not trust her? I mean, come on.
Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must.
Oh, really?
You'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Oh, will I?
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now, and I'm never going back.
Alright, let's do this. Outmatched. You can always flee a fight you would rather avoid. Should we be fleeing this fight? Oh, this guy is level 5. But there's a couple of us. I'm gonna say we go for it. We're gonna give this a try. Maybe we should have taken a short rest first. That was potentially a bad idea. Rush attack. Maybe. Okay, yeah, let's... Alright, we're gonna have to get a little bit of strategy going here. But I think that if we rush attack her and we just take her down, then we can team up to take down Anders. So let's do this. Alright. And then we'll use our second wind. Yeah, definitely should have taken a short rest. Probably gonna regret this later on. Alright, now Karlach, what can you do? Definitely gonna rage. That's a given. Oh, wow. She gets so gigantic. This is so cool. Okay, we got a ranged attack. Main hand attack. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run you... Oh, you don't have enough movement speed. Well, that's no fun. Then in that case, let's bring you over here. And then we can do a... target's really close. Okay. I think we just have to try it anyway. 36 versus a 30. Let's go for the 36. Yeah, that's not super great. Okay, I shouldn't have gotten so close. Uh-oh. Alright, probably just gonna be Eldritch Blasting with him, is what I would guess. So let's do that. Let's, take only half damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's just Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's some nice damage. And she lost her concentration. Flourish. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Oh! What? Oh my goodness, that's a ton of damage. Okay, maybe I should be focusing this guy. What the? Alright, we're gonna rage as well. This is not looking great. Alright. You're gonna come over here. And we'll do a... Let's do a... Oh, wait, we can't do Primal Stampede. Path is interrupted. We'll do a main hand attack. That was a pretty solid attack. Alright. Lysel is not looking great. Okay. Lysel, what do we do with you? I think we need to get her away from the front lines. So let's do... This is gonna take an action to make her jump away. Yeah, it's a little tough. Alright, I think the first thing that we should do is we should move... Oh, wait, that gets an attack of opportunity. Okay, I think we're just kind of... I think we're just going to have to hope for the best. So you move right here so that Karlach can get in. And then let's have you do a main hand weapon attack. Okay, okay, that's really good. That's really good. That's huge, actually. Okay, and now we can end your turn. And now, Karlach, you can do your thing. Cleave 5 to 10, 6 to 17. Alright, let's lacerate. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Alright, we might be able to make this happen. We just might be able to get through this. Alright. And then Wyll. I'm just gonna ignore her for now because this guy does a lot of damage. What does this do? Pact of the Blade. Command. Let's just... Alright, and we missed. And then let's run Wyll over here. Just so that, you know, maybe we can get an attack of opportunity if she comes in. Critical miss! Okay, that's good. That's really good. Downed. Okay. So, Lae'zel is down. Not great. But I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Lacerate. Yeah, I think... Yeah, we can make the target bleed again. Let's try and do that. Critical hit! Alright. Okay, that was good. That was very, very good. Karlach, now what do you do? I guess we'll just attack again. Okay. Alright, okay, this is looking great. This is looking really, really good. Alright, and now, Karlach, you can use all of your movement speed to run over here. And then we'll end your turn. Let's see what she does. Alright, we get an attack. Oh, there we go. We did it.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
No, I won't let you go back.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Alright. Zariel won't get you near again. Won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright. Well, Karlach's a little bit crazy, but I think we can I think it's understandable, to be honest. Yeah, you Oh wow. she's just destroying everything. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Okay, well let's just follow along behind Karlach and pick up everything that she destroys. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm never going back.
There's a book. We'll just take this along. Not that.
My feet can carry me.
Pick up and add to wares. And then we'll check the crate before Karlach destroys it. Alright, on matters of law and justice. We'll take the household prayer. Anything left in here? Let's loot Cyrell. Ooh. Scroll of Melf's acid arrow. Oh wait, oh shoot, we should be helping Lae'zel. I'm so sorry, Lae'zel. I'm so sorry, I kind of forgot about you. It's not a good look for me, I think. Let's talk to Karlach.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
You look fantastic. Hot. You look hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Alright, I think, yeah, there are some tieflings holed up in the Druid's Grove nearby. We might look there.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Alright, so we've taken care of that, and we've got Karlach in our party. Which, of course, I am infinitely excited for. What else can we do? Let's make sure that we grab everything. There's a mace right there. Check out through this door. Let's grab a pleasurable deal. And it looks like that's about everything we can do here. Let's head down. We'll probably go the long way, but there's a whole bunch of bodies down here that we could probably finish looting up. And actually we should heal up Lae'zel as well, so that's probably for the best. How do we get in here? Anything? Is there anything here? Maybe weapon attack? Nope. Okay. I guess we can't destroy that. Let's see. We got all of these were looted.
Something good here.
There's a rib cage over here. And yeah, another rib cage right there. Alright, let's just finish looting this up, and now I kind of think we need to be thinking about taking a rest here pretty soon. Although a short rest is probably fine. Oh! A burrow hole.
I'm way too big.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, it looks like we're encumbered now, so let me go into here and we can swap out some stuff and probably give a whole bunch of it to Karlach because, oh yeah, she can carry a lot. Okay, let's just, yeah, there's the severed arm. Let's just take, like, everything and just move it over to Karlach. There we go. All right. Now we should be good to go for a long... Oh, Karlach wants to talk to us again.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid this is going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
That doesn't sound very convincing. Soul coin... no. Cut a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. A soul coin belongs to whoever's soul created it.
Believe me, I know that better than most. But the vast majority of soul coins are put to use by devils. Better for us to use them in the fight against evil. Next time we're in a mad battle, you'll see. If something wicked can be put to proper use, that's a good thing.
Alright, well, if you insist, I will believe you. Alright, so, I think we've got a couple options now. We can either continue on to look for Hausen, or we can stop by and talk to the tiefling to help out to help out Karlach. And I think we actually do that first. Maybe it's because I'm just really, really excited to have Karlach in the party, but let's go ahead and travel there. How do we use the waypoints? Camp, overgrown ruins, Emerald Grove. Let's do this. And let's just go talk to that guy right away. Alright, where are we? Up here. Oh, yeah, that's where the tiefling died. Never really heard about that. Nobody seems to have missed her very much. It's a little bit strange, but maybe we'll learn more about that later. All right. And I suspect that one of these tiefling here, let me see, needs an infernal mechanic to tune up the engine she has. There might be one nearby. So it's probably going to be one of the, yeah, not now, not you. It's going to be one of the shopkeepers probably, but not that guy because he's not a tiefling. Which shopkeepers were there over here? Probably, we didn't, I don't think we talked to this guy, but I doubt it's him.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Fair enough. I will do my best. All right. Actually, it's probably this guy. This guy's a blacksmith, right? Let's talk to him and see what he has to say.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let's see his wares. This seems like our guy, doesn't it? He's got some shields. Okay. Let's leave. Alright, where is Karlach at? There's Karlach. What do we have up here? Maybe we talk to Karlach here?
What?
Oh. There's a lot of options. Doesn't look like she has anything to say. Maybe if we talk to him again.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel.
Yep, it's definitely him. There's just nobody else it could be.
Enlisted against my will by the archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine, and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Okay. Yeah, well then we'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Alright. Well, we've got a lot of money. Maybe we can look and see. Medium armor. You take 1 less slashing damage. Dexterity saving throw. +2 for a safeguard shield. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna think about this later. Have to figure out what sort of armor everybody in the party needs. Alright, so we've got that taken care of. We know that we need to look out for some infernal iron. Let's see. He said he'll need infernal iron. We've got that. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking we do now. We might need to take a long rest because Lae'zel is not looking super hot right now after that last fight. And then we can head into the goblin camp. I think that sounds like a pretty solid plan. In fact, let's just do that right now. We'll take a long rest. Yes. Oh.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Wyll, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the 9 hells are you?
Wyll, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Wyll's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Wyll. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
Ugh.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue
Oh
of
my
having
goodness,
no
that's
heart.
just... Seriously? That seems like a technicality. You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Wyll burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Wow, those are some sick horns, not gonna lie.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back.
Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Huh.
Oh, and Wyll, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Why does she want to kill Karlach? That seems odd to me. If she wanted to kill Karlach, then why does she not care about Karlach being dead now?
There are important matters to discuss.
Oh. He wants to talk to me, but Karlach comes first.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Wyll hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man, maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Alright, well, we talked to Karlach, and it sounds like Withers wants to talk to us as well.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
What are you doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Huh. So he's gonna hire people to fight with me? Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Huh. I'd like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
So we can recruit one for 100 gold. Huh. Well, let's keep this in mind. We can always do this later. Let's real fast go around and see if anybody wants to talk to us. Wyll clearly wants to talk to us. I can imagine why after what just happened.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Oh, we failed. Let's see. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Huh. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Alright, so Wyll has been spoken to, and I think we're ready to sleep. So let's go to bed and auto-select this. Doesn't matter that it's, let's just do it. I'm pretty excited to go and kill me some goblins. Alright, so we have done this. There's an exclamation point over here. Oh, look! It's Scratch. Let's do speak with animals.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. I didn't introduce myself before. You can call me Scratch.
You did come. I'm so sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend? I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, he's so sweet. Let's give him a pet. Everybody approves. Okay. Well, that's nice. We'll just leave. All right. So now we are going to leave camp. And now let's head off to go and find some goblins. Let's see. We'll go to the map. And we can travel. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Let's try that one more time. Overgrown ruins, roadside cliffs. Actually, it looks like we don't have any. Looks like we're gonna be walking. So we can go to the Emerald Grove. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any teleportation portals close enough for us to bother with. So let's just walk. And while we're walking, I'm trying to think about how we are going to deal with this upcoming threat. We've got to fight, or we've got to find Hausen, and we've got to find him in a goblin camp. And I know that Bors is not a fan of goblins. So we're going to have to do something with that.
Fresh forest air.
How would Bors deal with goblins? That is the question. I don't think we actually came across the bridge last time.
You can take a day off once in a while.
I have a feeling that Bors is going to be taking the violent path. Probably going to be taking out a bunch of goblins. Oh, there's people up there. Ramira and Aridin. Have we talked to them yet? I feel like we've talked to them before. I don't remember though.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods.
Oh, that's right. So this is the guy that we saved back when the goblins attacked, and then he decided to leave. Knock it off with that foul blood shit.
Yeah, whatever you say, don't matter anymore.
Tieflings. Goblins. Gods, this contract was cursed from the first.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Oh, that's fair. Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
So we're gonna have to find him.
Contract. Can show you where we turn back if you feel like dying.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting.
Well, thank you.
Come on.
And yeah, Ramira was the person that was with him. Oh, well, they're out of here. That's fair. Now from here, this should be where the goblins are. So let's grab up these rogue morsels. And the bugwort. And there's a dead tiefling with a backpack. Oh. Attacking enemies while you're hiding will catch them by surprise and give us an advantage. Okay, so we can try and hide. Are there enemies here? Let's see. Where's the hide button?
Softer than a whisper.
Okay. So now we're hiding.
Should mind my step.
What does the red do? Oh, okay. I guess it doesn't matter. I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
Curious. I had almost the exact same thought when I saw you.
That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on
Yeah,
you, all right.
it is.
Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your skin when we're done.
Alright. We're fighting. Wyll, as usual, is taking the brunt of things, and there's no music, which is a little bit odd. Oh, it's because we're hiding, right? Fair enough. Alright, so let's try and figure out where our enemies are. There's one in there. One on the roof. Two on the roof. Are there any... Oh, there's one up there. Any out here? I don't think so. Alright, so it's Karlach's turn. So let's move Karlach.
My turn.
We're gonna have to dash, I think, because everybody is on the roof. And we don't really have any way to get to the roof. So let's have her run. Let's have her dash over here and get to the stairs. Sounds like a plan, and then we'll end your turn. Oh, they cast, of course they cast grease. Oh, this is kind of uncomfortable because we don't really have... Oh, I guess we do have ranged. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Shoot. Alright, Wyll, you get over here. Wow, that was a lot of damage. And can we shoot this guy? 9 out of 9, 8 out of 8. Let's shoot this guy. And we missed. Oh boy. Let's action surge. Wow, that did so much damage. Now let's attack that same guy again. And we missed again. Ah. Alright, we'll just heal up a little bit. And then end our turn. Now, Wyll, you are very close to being dead, my friend. So let's get you off the fire first things first. And can you hit from over here? Yes, you can. So let's attack that guy. Did that miss as well? Okay. Now, as for me, I think we're gonna jump over to here. And then let's use the dash action to climb over to the ladder. Alright, so now we can at least get into the fight. Oh, and we can keep going. Excellent. Well, let's just get over here. And those guys will have to deal with me now. Karlach should be fine, I think. She's got plenty of health. We'll get you up here. And... can you walk over to here? Let's walk over here and let's just push him off. I know you can do that. Shove. Get out of here. All right, excellent. And then we can also throw something because I think that she's good at throwing. So what's something that we can throw? Sorry, I really need to organize all of this. I probably should have done that while we were back at camp. But do we have anything to throw? Not really. A great axe. That's equipped. That's already equipped by her. Not much to throw. So let's just toss this. It did 1 damage. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll end our turn. Oh, he didn't actually die. Oh, that's a shame. And now these guys are probably going to attack me. Yep, these guys are running away. All right, now Wyll is... Oh, Wyll, you are just not in good shape right now. Let's get you all the way over here. And is there anything you can do from this side? I guess there's goblins over there, but they're not fighting us quite yet. Let's use a potion. And then... let's see if we can actually hit anybody. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't. Okay, we can't hit them. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now for me, I'm gonna run over here. Let's do a shove attack on one of these guys. Which one is that? There we go. Shove on this guy. Oh, yeah, he fell really far. Excellent. All right, and then the other one we'll use a main hand weapon attack, and hopefully these guys don't come and get us. Lysel, you're kind of in the same boat. We need you to do a weapon attack. Can I hit from here? Path is interrupted. How would I make the... maybe if I run over here? How about now? Okay, it's a little bit better. Oh, I can't see her at all from there. Well, that's a shame. What if I dash? And then I can get to the ladder at least. And it looks like I've got no more movement, so let's end our turn. Oh, I completely forgot about this guy in here. All right, that's fine. He's just running around. Now, Karlach, you are going to run up to him, and you're just gonna take him out, just like that. And then we can head back. End your turn. And now I think it's on us to finish this off. And wow, we've got so much HP. 73 HP. All right, Wyll. There is so much fire here. How are you supposed to get through this? Maybe we can have him sneak around. What if he climbed up over here? I think let's try and do that. Yeah, we can have him run over here. It's a little bit strange, but I think that's fine. And then we'll attack you. Take him out with a critical hit. And then from here, I think we need to go back down the ladder. So let's run over to this side. And I think you as well. We'll just head down the ladder. And we need to get into here. So let's dash. And let's go over to this. And it's locked, so we'll just end our turn. We can destroy it the next turn. Okay, we saved from the acid. What is this guy attacking? Karlach, can you just jump down? Let's try jumping down. How do I look into the... Path is interrupted. All right, let's have you run over here, and then can we jump down here? Not enough movement speed. Maybe like that? How do we do this? Maybe like this? Okay, we just used all of our movement speed. Can we hit anybody from up here? Doesn't look like it. I don't know how to change our camera so that we're looking inside of the house, so I think we're just gonna have to end our turn. Alright, now Wyll, you are going to dash over in this direction. And then we'll see if you can climb up here in the next turn. Meanwhile, I'm gonna head down the ladder. I'm gonna come over here. And then let's try throwing something. We're gonna throw... I know I had like an axe or something like that. Maybe I don't. Do we throw a shovel? We'll just throw that. The shaft of a broken... Oh, the path's interrupted. Okay. That's fine. Lae'zel will be able to take care of him. This fight is not the most professional, I won't lie, but we're getting stuff done. We're getting things done. Alright, he's gonna dash and head out of the building. Okay, I think this is the last guy. Oh, alright, there's one more inside. So let's see. Can I get down here?
Over there.
Okay, that was perfect. We can go over in this direction, and now let's shoot him. And we missed. Now, Wyll, can you jump up here? Thank you. And head over here. All right, perfect. All right, well, Wyll is kind of in. He's getting in position. Slowly getting in position. And I don't have a ranged weapon, and I don't really have anything to throw, so I think all we're gonna do is we're just gonna finish him off with Lae'zel. Or not quite finish him off. Gonna let him come over here and attack us. 15 damage. Wow. That's a lot more damage than I was expecting. Alright, he's done.
Tactical.
Oh, not the direction I was planning on going, but that's fine. Alright, now Wyll, you can get up over here and follow him. And then maybe we can... No, there's no way we can see through there. You come up and finish off this guy. Alright, we did it. Okay, that was a little bit tough. A lot of our party is not looking great. Let's quickly take a short rest.
Nice little nap.
Alright, and I think we're gonna need to be thinking about how we go about fights a little bit more intelligently going forward. Because that was probably not... Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to talk to you, Lae'zel. Let's head into here. And we can just break our way in, because why not? Right? Wow, this is a really strong door. Okay. I guess we go around. Let's go inside here. Is there... I hear other voices, so... Somebody's sleeping over there. What do we have here? There's an old key. Okay, perfect. There's a dagger up top. And... yeah, I'm gonna need to start looking for throwing weapons, because I know that Karlach and me are both gonna want to be, like, throwing stuff. So, yeah, battle axe is great. A sphere... not a sphere. A spear is awesome. Let's grab all of this. See what they have in their wooden barrels. And what if I... let's see, what sort of stuff does Wyll have? He doesn't have any fire attacks, so... Let's bring him over here, and let's see if we can open up that door down below now that we have the old key. I kind of have a feeling we can. Right here. Yep, perfect. Wait, what? Okay, this is not what I was expecting to find down here. What do we need to do in the Blighted Village? Find infernal iron. Okay, so this is where we find the iron. Okay. This is a lot more... When I opened that door, I kind of thought we were going to be finding like a cellar or something like that. I did not expect whatever this is. Oh, that's actually really good. Lots of really good stuff down here. Thief's tools, shabby door. I imagine there's going to be more enemies down here at some point. Just kind of loot things as we go.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Oh, there's a trap. Man, it's kind of a shame we don't have what's his name, Astarion anymore. Well, let's try and disarm it. Let's do that. Got a +1. I think we can do this. 6. Ugh. That's not good. Let's roll that again. Let's definitely gonna roll that again. A 7. Great. Great. Well, at least it didn't hurt that bad. Now we can open it. Highcliff's blueprints. 3 impressive sounding weapons. Interesting. Alright, well, it was probably a waste of my inspiration if it only did that much damage. But whatever. We'll get a short sword. And there's a torch here. Probably... Oh, I didn't actually grab it the last time. And what do we have here? Blacksmith's bellows. Do we try and operate this? Okay. So this has to be where the iron is, right? Oh. Okay. Let's try and break this down. Oh, immune to slashing damage. You know what we do when it's immune to slashing damage? We cast Eldritch Blast. I know that because Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Let's move.
And so we can very easily get through. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never been in here before. I don't even have the faintest idea what this is.
Those webs carry vibrations.
Webs. Okay. What am I doing down here? Alright, I don't think we can walk down that. This is kind of scary. Yeah. This is not something that I was expecting to find. You know what? Let's really fast. Let's go into our inventory and let's heal up Lae'zel a little bit. She's got potions of healing. Let's give her some potions. 1, 2. Alright, perfect. I think that's good enough. We can go minus on that. Go back to me. Okay. This is a waterfall? Probably gonna have to be careful over here.
Never wanted the easy path.
How do we get through here? Can we walk down here? No, we can't. Alright, how do we do this?
What am I needed?
Maybe I can cast... Oh, I can cast Eldritch Blast on the spider web. And then we can maybe climb up here?
Uh-oh. What is it they say about curiosity in cats?
Let's... Okay, yeah, we can jump up here. Perfect. Can everybody else join me here? Uh-oh. Alright, Lae'zel is... Oh, okay. Maybe I should have been more careful. Maybe I should have been more careful. Alright, in webbed. So when we're in webbed... Oh, okay, so we have decreased movement speed. Let's try and get over here. And can I throw a weapon? Do I have any weapons to throw yet? I have a great axe. And a short sword. And a spear. Okay, I think we can work with that. Then let's go into a rage. Elkhart rage. Alright, and now we can let's throw the great axe at the spider. And we missed. That is not great.
Very well.
But okay, now we're in the front line, which is good. Now Lae'zel, I think you're just going to fire from afar. And we'll attack the guys in the back. Perfect. And now for Karlach, you can just jump over everything. And let's run you up here. Well, first you're gonna have to do a ranged attack. And we'll just attack these little guys in the back again. And then you can get up to the front. Now Wyll, as per usual, is stuck down there. Oh, it's too high for him to jump, that's why. Well, this is awkward. How do we get Wyll up here? Too high, too high. Path is interrupted, not enough space. Maybe Wyll is just stuck down here? I think he's just stuck down here. Okay, well, Wyll is not being very useful in these fights. I don't know if it's my fault or if it's just, you know, him, but this is not going super well for Wyll. All right, we are entangled again, but we can cast, or we can use Primal Stampede, which will get us straight to the target. Excellent. And then let's just get right into the fray. Meanwhile, Lae'zel, you can continue moving forward. That's okay. As long as we can attack. Critical miss. That's a shame. And now you... Why don't you come over here? And Karlach, why don't you do a main weapon attack on this guy? Get a nice critical hit. And then just continue moving forward. Oh, actually, we can shove him. That'll be nice. Okay, or maybe not. I'm guessing you still can't get up here. All right, I think we'll just make you dash. And you can get over here. And then climb up. And maybe we can jump across from up here. That's just what we're going to have to try and do. Because I don't know how to get him up. Okay, these spiders are a little bit scary. Critical hit. Alright, they don't hit too hard, which is fortunate. Do we cast this? No, I think what we do... I think I will attack the Ettercap. And then we can run forward over here. That sounds like a plan. And then Lae'zel, you can get as close as possible and then attack the spider. and miss the spider. That's fine. Karlach, do you have anything to throw yet? I can't remember if I gave her anything to throw. We can throw a flail, a dagger. Let's just throw a dagger.
My little trick.
Critical hit. Awesome. What other... Where else do we... Alright, there's another spider over there. I think we just keep moving forward. It's a little bit tough because these guys can apparently teleport everywhere, so... So that's a little bit scary. Let's just get you forward and hopefully you can jump across next turn. This is kind of awkward. We're playing this whole fight a man down because Wyll just cannot jump over. Let's attack over here. It's a 9, and then do we get a potion of healing? All right. Lae'zel, you can probably shoot from here, can't you? Yes. All right, and then keep moving forward as far as you can. Do I do an action surge? I think I'm gonna save the action surge for now, but we will use our second wind. And then as for you, can we get over there? No, we can't. But let's see. Searing Smite, deal an extra. Wow, that's really awesome. We're gonna save that though because we can't really do much with it quite yet. You missed. That's fine. All right, Wyll. Please tell me you can get across here. Because if you can't, then I don't really know what we're gonna do. Get right up next to the edge, please. No. Maybe? Oh, we're in webbed again. Okay, well, end my turn. Man, Wyll is really struggling over here. Where are the spiders at? You climb up the craggy rock. And then... Oh yeah, we still have enough movement to attack. Perfect. That's one spider down. That means there's only one left to go. So... Lae'zel, you come over here, and we probably... Yeah, there's no way we can hit from there.
It's go time.
And then Karlach, you can come over here, and I suspect there's no way that you can actually hit a dagger throw from up here. Oh, maybe? Alright, that's another 4 damage. I didn't expect to be able to hit that. Let's try... Oh, we made it. We made it across. Wyll's entire battle here is just trying to join the battle. He's really having to put in a lot of work just to get involved. What do I have to throw? I can throw a hammer. I can throw a battle axe. I can throw a fork. Let's throw the spear. I keep saying spear, but I mean spear. All right. Can I walk on here? Okay, I can't walk here. Nothing to pick up, but we can definitely pick up all of this stuff. Spider cocoon. Now let's go back and try and pick up Wyll. Suspension of spider silk. Oh yeah, here is Wyll. We've got him already. All right, let's just see what all we can pick up. There's a lot of stuff to pick up here. I'm guessing these are all people that the spiders killed. Yep. Kind of looking that way. Spider cocoon. Oh, we have to attack it. Let's go here. Okay. We'll just ask Karlach to shoot him. You can't reach either? What about this? Maybe? Perfect. Now...
What to do?
Simple boot. Okay. It was just for a pair of boots, I guess. That's fine. What else do we have over here? Let's go back and loot everything. Just to make sure we're to 60 gold. Okay. Yeah, because we want to make sure that we don't forget something. Because we are... The whole reason that we're here is that we want to get the infernal... Was it infernal engine? Or was it... Some kind of infernal iron. So that we can fix up Karlach's heart. So I think that's kind of our plan at the moment. Let's keep looting dead goblin children. Loot you. Nothing. Backpack over here. Lots of potions, which is good. Spider cocoon. Nothing. Wow, this is really cool. I don't know, maybe in the last playthrough I just completely missed this area, but I had no idea that it even existed. This is really cool. Karlach, can you shoot down these guys? Maybe. There we go. And what about this one? Nope.
While I'm at it.
I guess there's nothing to shoot there. There we go. Just had to come around to the other side. And then here. I probably ought to be using Wyll, to be honest. Wyll is probably the best for this because Eldritch Blast is very nice for destroying stuff. Alright.
Still alive. So that's
Now,
brilliant.
what all do we get? A bronze necklace, a spider egg, leather gloves. There's 11 gold. How do I pick up the spider egg? I guess I don't. We can pick up the club, though. Maybe? Leather gloves? Can't reach any of that. Alright. It must be up above then, maybe.
Forward.
Let's come over here and try and climb up then. Anything up here? Spider, silk, cocoon. Alright, there's a lot of really, really good loot over here. That's the way we came, so we don't want to go back there. But we can cross over this spider web. Oops. Gotta wait for us to... Okay. Now we can cross. There's a dead goblin over there. A goblin scimitar. Let's see. Phase spider egg. Spider silk cocoon. I guess we can't really do any. I guess we just can't pick up the eggs, which is fine. I don't know that I really, really want to be carrying around a spider egg anyway. Anything to loot over in this direction? Man, I feel a little bad that I destroyed that first spider. Oh, phase spider matriarch, level 5. Okay, we're gonna need to. Let's do a short rest.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
All right, we're gonna need to maybe figure out how to fight this a little bit better. How do I plan this out? Okay, so Karlach and I need to get up close. So we need to try and figure out a way to get up close to her, whereas everybody else can shoot from afar. All right, here's the plan. Karlach, you ungroup, and me, you ungroup, and then let's group up together. And now we're just gonna try and move forward here. after we try and hide.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. Can we jump across?
No hesitation.
Okay, I guess we can't jump that far. We're immobile. Okay, you know what? All right, screw my plans. I guess we're, yeah, no plans. Who needs plans? Whoopsie. We're just gonna immediately we're gonna rage. And then let's jump over to her.
Time for some.
Yeah, let's attack like this. Reckless attack, so that we hit. All right, perfect. That's 13 damage. That's really, really good. And then we'll end our turn. Of course, there's more phase spiders. Oh boy, there are a lot of spiders. Ugh. Okay, I think the moral of this story is that I should maybe think things through a little bit better, because I am, I'm making some very questionable decisions. Let's try and get you as close as we can. And now, that requires a bonus action, and we already did that. So let's attack you. Reckless attack, 11 damage. All right, perfect. And then we'll end your turn. Lae'zel, can you reach this guy? Yes, you can. Then let's do that. And this is the time to use our action surge, because we need to take this out. Okay, perfect. We need to take out as many enemies as we possibly can. And then Wyll, you can help us out with your Eldritch Blast. 11 damage, perfect. And then we'll end your turn. Now all the spiders are attacking. Wow, there are so many of those little spiders. At least they don't do a ton of damage. I'm just really scared about, yeah, 18 damage. And then she teleports, of course. Of course she teleports. Let's jump up here. Maybe not. And let's do a charge attack. Perfect. Okay, so we got a bunch of damage done on those guys. End our turn. Man, I wish I could teleport like these spiders. Wouldn't that be nice? Lae'zel, yes, you come over here and you attack the spider since you're close enough. And we'll do this just because. Oh, you're gonna miss everything. That's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. We'll jump up here. We'll take an attack of opportunity, but that's okay. And now we attack. Nothing else we can do. And again, I want to prioritize attacking the matriarch, so let's just keep Eldritch Blasting. And keep missing. Wyll is just not doing great this fight. Oh, she jumped all the way down. Oh, she just keeps making more babies. Okay. So what can I even do? Can I... Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna see if I can throw something down. Maybe a dagger? 70% chance to hit. Okay, that. You know what? That's good enough. And then we'll step back just a little bit, so she probably can't hit us. Karlach. Lae'zel. Oh, Lae'zel is immobilized. That's a shame. Can you shoot? Okay, we can't do that because we're immobile, but we can attack here. And And we missed. That's fine. That's fine. Lysel's in kind of a tough position. Now we're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, but I think that's fine. Or we could just nah, let's just attack here. I think this is fine. 15. Okay, perfect. That's a lot of damage. And then Wyll, is there any way you can attack from here? Probably not. Huh, what do I do with Wyll? Is there any, like, buffs I have on him? Blade Ward. Let's use Blade Ward. And then you can come over here and just end your turn. I'm gonna keep fighting Karlach, but I think that's okay. It all just, yeah, it just depends on where the spider warps to. Oh, ooh, 22. Okay, not great. Not great indeed. Can I do a charge attack? Oh. Oh. So, okay. So, whoops. Interesting. So I think what happened is I charged the spider web and broke it. I'm guessing that's what happened. I'm actually gonna have to replay that because I don't know what exactly happened there. Let's cleave, or not prepare. Where is cleave? We can attack both of the little spiders. Perfect, and then get you over here. I'm pretty sure what happened is I attacked the spider web and ended up destroying the spider web. Which is great though, because we did a whole bunch of damage to the matriarch, and now we can attack it from above. I mean, Wyll can't do anything because Wyll just apparently is useless. But boars can take a lot of hits, so I think we're fine. Spider Queen's Wrath, critical miss, not even close. Alright, we're gonna hit everybody with this. Okay, well not the queen, but that's fine. And then a potion of healing. End our turn. We'll shoot down from here. That's 4 damage. Yeah, okay, I'm really liking Karlach. I'm really enjoying having Karlach here. And then what can we throw? Let's throw a dagger.
Good idea, Karlach.
Oh, not enough movement speed. Oh, that's fine. We'll just attack the little spider. And then please, can you just hit one? Okay, the critical hit. Perfect. We'll take it. End your turn. And then the last spider is right there. Not much to do, so we're just going to grab this. Poisoner's Robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4 damage. That's actually really good. I will take that. And a Silk Gland. Okay. And then we'll just end our turn because we need to get up there so that we can actually fight somebody. We'll just use a regular attack. There we go. We ended the fight. We won. And it was kind of close. I feel like every single fight we've had today, I've been saying the same thing, but oh man, this has been interesting to say the least. Let's go back up and Wyll, why don't you loot all of this stuff? I'm not even gonna bother with the spiderlings because I don't think they actually carry anything. But we can check the phase spider. And then maybe you guys can come over here. Just wait for him to stop being enwebbed, please. What do we have over here? Nothing. Anything over here? Come on. Alright guys. Let's get the move on. Let's get a move on. There we go. Spider eggs. Do we just destroy them? Okay, we destroyed the spider egg. I don't know if we really needed to, but when in doubt, just Eldritch Blast everything, I guess. How do we get down now? Do we just have to jump, or?
What's cooking?
Here's what I say we do. Let's heal up Karlach a little bit. And I think Karlach and I can just have some alone time. We'll just explore down here. Oh, there's some vines. Never mind. You guys come over to these vines. I didn't even notice that those were there. So while they're doing that, we can keep exploring, because I don't think I have to keep micromanaging Lyzel and Wyll. Let's just grab the pile of bones. We will loot this skeleton. Dark amethyst. Okay, that sounds ominous. I love it. Alright, what is... Oh. Let's go ahead and see what the dark amethyst is. You can't shake the feeling that darkness seeps out of this heavy orb-like stone. Okay, well, maybe it will do something later on. Let's go back. Wyll, how are you guys doing? Still struggling? Still struggling, I see. Oh, Wyll. Wyll, please. I'm begging you, man. Please, Wyll, just do something. All right, I think as much as I want to play around with Wyll, I'm thinking we might have to oh, wait, you guys could have just come down here. Oh, Wyll, wait, come back here.
2 steps at a time.
Oh. This is exceedingly frustrating. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Just stop. Stop. Just come down. Just come down. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. All right. Now let's cross this one and nobody stop. Just keep going the whole way across. And let's hope it doesn't break, because that is... Oh wait, can we not go across? Oh yeah, we can't go across. All right, perfect. All right, we crossed that. We didn't actually need to. Now what do we do here? I'm really confused. Oh, waypoint. All right, that's a good sign. Animal carcass. That's probably the way we get. Okay, there were a lot more ways down than I thought there were. Okay. That's a little bit embarrassing in hindsight. There were a lot of ways down. I just didn't see any of them. So do we come back through here? No, I think that's everything. Let's look at the map. Whispering Depths. Rescue Halsin. Find and... Okay, I think we've done everything that we can do here, actually. Let's go ahead and go back up to the roadside cliffs. Now let's just walk back the long way, because otherwise we're gonna have to walk back either way. And I think let's finish dealing with the goblins up above first. All right, sorry about that. I'm actually probably just gonna cut that out of the video so that you don't even hear any of it. But I had to go get some rice. The rice I was making just finished. But yes, moving on. We are going to go finish up taking out the goblins and hopefully finding the infernal engine, because I do really want to fix up Karlach's heart. We've used all of our short rests, so we probably need to be a little bit careful. So might be a smart idea to take a long rest here, but let's at least get out of the spider caves first. I don't like the idea of spending the night in the spider caves. And then as far as this goes, oh, is there a way to get down here? Oh, okay, so we can... I'm not sure if this is the right way. Can we walk up here? I don't think we can get through there. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I'm glad I actually came over here because I would have missed this. Let's shoot that down. And then go back to boars.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What is this? A well bucket. This is looking cool. So what can we find over here? Oh, wait. Oh,
You
does
sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend?
what?
Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Interesting. Okay. You keen on do we just attack? Let's just attack. We're just going all in on this guy. He's poor guy. Perfect. Okay, you're done. Get out of here. All right, and here's a waypoint. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. All right, so let's take a long rest real fast because we really need to heal up. Does anybody want to talk to me at this point? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab Shadowheart and I'm gonna replace Wyll with him. I'm sorry.
Missoura flies into the blades of a windmill for what she did to Wyll. Though, I must admit, the new look is a little dashing.
That's fair. Join me.
It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join.
I can live without Wyll.
Lead the way then.
I'm sorry, Wyll. I don't mean it, but oh, you just were not super useful in that last fight. We'll select this and let's full rest.
Don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh, ew.
Shit.
What?
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Well,
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
melee attack. No. Oh, the boar. Okay, well. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
So he needs my blood. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I don't know. Do we trust him? I mean, I feel like we'd be a little bit upset. You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong.
Hmm.
Please.
I suppose.
Only be a taste. I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really?
I can't believe we're doing this.
Of course.
Not
one drop more.
This is
Let's
very...
make ourselves comfortable.
I was just about to say this is very uncomfortable. Okay, no, don't lay down and do it. This feels weird. Okay.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck.
This is way too Twilight for me.
Numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
We're gonna push him back. 21. Perfect.
That was amazing.
Okay.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Okay, Astarion, you really know how to make me feel uncomfortable. Like, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Weirdo. Oh. Let Astarion bite you at night. Okay. That was really uncomfortable. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, we can talk to Astarion.
Good morning. How do you feel?
My neck hurts. How do you think I feel?
Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
I love how the party just shows up.
So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
We all have our shit to bear. As long as you remember your manners, Astarion, you're welcome at my fire.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Alright. Bloodless. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna have Astarion join the party, because
Wyll did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Alright, so my thinking is, based just purely off of, role playing, I think we need to keep an eye on Astarion, so we're gonna have him join the party.
But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Why don't you replace Lysel?
Now that that's settled, lead on.
All right. So let's go ahead and we can leave camp.
Flies, midges. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene?
Alright, I'm bloodless. Feel a bit woozy. -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. How long is that gonna last?
Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you.
Alright, there's some more goblins over here.
Sounds good.
We can maybe take these guys out.
Patreon Lou looks like.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
Attack.
Whoa, quick, get him!
We're doing things the not the smart way necessarily, but the this is the boar's way. Let's attack here. Nailed it. Oh, and we can use vampire bite now. Okay. That's really cool. It's a lot of damage. There's quite a few of these guys. Maybe I didn't think this through. How many times am I gonna say that? Wow, how many times am I gonna say that before I start thinking things through a little bit better? Wow. Path is interrupted. Let's attack here. 1 damage. That's not what I was hoping for. We can cast Shield of Faith on boars. And now Karlach, why don't you go into a giant rage and attack this guy?
Stop.
Oh, they surrendered.
Give up. Mercy, please.
Oh.
I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
The goblin's sniveling makes your blood boil. You could give in to the rage and end the wicked little maggot in one strike. But perhaps he knows something useful. Your head aches as rage fights against reason.
What do we do? What would boars do here? I mean, he hates goblins, but he's not, you know. I mean, he's a nice guy overall. He's not gonna be. Let's not be rash. We're rolling with disadvantage, so that's fine. But we can get guidance. You know what? We're not gonna listen to reason anyway. This is actually perfect. This is perfect role playing wise. We tried to listen to reason, but well, we weren't having reason.
Your body seems to have a mind of its own as you move to strike the goblin dead.
No, why?
Got him. All right. He's got a very heavy great axe. Perfect. We'll take all of that.
What's in here?
That was a really cool moment. I'm actually I'm really happy with how that turned out. There's a mauled sheep, but real fast. Oh, we'll just grab this. Let's figure out a way to stop this. Maybe we go up the ladder. How do we get in here?
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
Oh.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Fair enough. Let's go up this ladder, I guess. And see if we can stop the... Although, actually, maybe we... Looks like the... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stop it down here. Let's head back down. Is there a... Oh, there we go. Brake lever, release brake lever. What does that mean? Release the brake lever? Let's use the brake. I'm not entirely sure what release brake means. I'm guessing that means like it goes faster. I guess. Let's go up here so we can get him down. Goblin bow, scimitar, spear, and back down. Alright, maybe we can help him out. Okay, oh yeah, he's already down here. Alright, sorry about that, little buddy.
Cut me loose!
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Yeah, remember, Boars is very distrustful of gnomes, so that's why we're doing that. But we're still gonna free him. Doesn't hate them as much as goblins.
Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Well, I'm not gonna extort him. I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
You know what? That's fair. Well, with a greeting like that, I have a feeling we will meet again. Let's see. All the rest of those goblins ran away, so they might have warned everybody else. That's the statue that Shadowheart was freaking out about. Let's see, what do we need to do next? Find the night song. We need to save the refugees, investigate the beach, and we need to find a cure. We also need to help out with the creche. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I think we end the episode here for today, because we have gotten quite a bit done, and I'm going to need to be getting off soon. But we'll end the episode here, and in the next episode, we'll pick it up, and we'll start by attacking and trying to find Halsin. We'll attack the goblins, see what we can do about saving Halsin, which should be up here. And then if we have time, then we might go into like finding the night song and then looking for the creche. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having a blast. So yeah, I'll see you next episode. Bye.